In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down rappers that have the best TV commercials of all time. Now, in this list, we have older commercials, we have newer commercials, and I could almost guarantee that you haven't seen some of these. And we're going to start it off with probably the most successful rapper endorsement deal ever. And I'm talking about 50 Cent and Vitamin Water. Now, instead of just getting a paycheck to work with Vitamin Water, 50 Cent actually took equity in the company. And that's a move that would pay off for him years later when Coca-Cola bought the company for $4.1 billion. Reports estimated that 50 Cent himself made over $100 million from that deal. Now let's get into some of the iconic commercials and moments from 50 Cent's time with Vitamin Water.
Welcome to a televised performance of the National Symphony. We will be hearing Beethoven's Ninth, and the conductor will be replaced by the rapper 50 Cent, who after drinking Vitamin Water Formula 50, decided to give this a try. And it sounds like he's integrated his hit into Club Extraordinary.
Vitamin Water, try it.
Okay, so that was pretty dope. So they had 50 Cent running an orchestra and they were playing in the club. Another memorable moment from when 50 Cent was endorsing Vitamin Water was the viral video from when he actually fell while endorsing them.
And you guys know, without a doubt, I promote Vitamin Water the best. Vitamin Water! None of those other guys would do that. Shit. That wasn't part of the skit.
Now that video of 50 Cent went super viral, and arguably it pushed Vitamin Water more than any commercial ever did. The next commercial on the list was Drake's ad campaign with Sprite. Now this commercial came out during Drake's breakout run, and Sprite built the ad around the recording of his song Forever. This ad here was a greater part of a hip hop campaign that Sprite was running, which was the Obey Your Thirst campaign. During the commercial, you could see Drake trying to record a song, but he just can't come up with the words.
Yo, what's up?
I'm just not feeling it.
He said he was just not feeling it, but that's when he did one thing. He grabbed a Sprite. After taking a sip of the Sprite, Drake turned into this robot version of himself with music parts built into him, and then he came up with his iconic verse to Forever. Last name ever, first name greatest, like a sprained ankle boy, ain't nothing to play with. And fans have always loved this commercial, mainly because it came out when Drake wasn't a megastar yet, so it's pretty interesting to see how brands viewed him back then. The next rapper on the list collabed with one of the biggest shoe brands on the world, and I'm talking about when Rick Ross had an endorsement deal with Nike. When this came out, Rick Ross was quickly becoming one of the biggest rappers in the world, and it was super interesting because Nike usually works with athletes instead of rappers. Boom. Boom. So yeah, there was nothing super crazy on that commercial, but it was just wild that Rick Ross was there in the early stages of his career. The next commercial is one of the funnier ones on this list, and I'm talking about Eminem's endorsement deal that he did with the beverage company Brisk. Now this deal happened back in 2011, and Brisk turned Eminem into a claymation character for this ad. And the ad became famous because it perfectly matched Eminem's humor and his personality.
I get asked to do commercials all the time, and I always say the same thing. First, I need some hot chicks. Second, we film at my house, so I ain't gotta go anywhere. Third, I record my own song. Yo, bring it. Cool, refreshing, nice tea, drink it. Oh, wardrobe malfunction. But once I try their products, I always hate them, so I bounce. Damn, that is pretty good. But I got one final demand.
No, we can't change the name to Eminem's Yo my bring it my bitch num mother you.
Nice. See? That's why I don't do commercials.
So yeah, that video was super funny. It was Eminem basically telling you the reasons why he doesn't do commercials, and I really like the animated version of him that they used. The next ad on the list is probably the most controversial, mainly because of events that happened with the star years later. Now I'm talking about the Diddy and Pepsi ad campaign, and I don't need to get into everything that went down with Diddy years later, but back in 2013, Pepsi basically turned Diddy into an action movie star for this one, And this commercial featured a whole bunch of celebrities, red carpets, and even more. Also, I'm sorry that the video for this is so blurry. It's kind of hard to find some of these older commercials. But the commercial started off with Diddy stranded on the side of the road looking for help. And that's when he sees a truck in the distance that he waves down. That truck ends up being a Diet Pepsi truck.
Hey, I'm late for this award show. My car broke down. Can I get a ride? Come on, hop in.
After getting help from the truck, P. Diddy pulled up to a red carpet event in the truck, a move that turned heads in the crowd. This would then start a trend where you had people buying Pepsi trucks trying to be cool like P. Diddy. You had rappers doing it, you had people meeting in the street to nod their heads while driving Pepsi trucks, and you even had the wealthy passing their keys to the Pepsi truck to valet. One of the cooler parts of the commercial was when Exhibit did a whole pimp my ride on one of the Pepsi trucks and had a whole disco party going on inside of it. The commercial ended with Diddy realizing the trend that he had just started.
Hey, yo, P! Check out my new ride.
Now, the next collaboration that I want to break down was Lil Wayne's series of Samsung commercials. Now, this was for the Samsung Galaxy Edge 7, and Lil Wayne was mainly showing off how waterproof the phone really was. What he would do to do so was drop it in a fish tank, pour alcohol on it, and more.
I can pour this champagne on my phone and it still work.
What?
Yeah, look. I'm about to put you in a fish tank.
What? That's crazy.
Your phone can't do that, Max. Here, I have another.
So yeah, that was a pretty clever way of showing off the water resistance of the phone. And it's crazy to think that this was 10 years ago. And Lil Wayne didn't just have one commercial with Samsung, he had multiple where he was showing off the same feature. Here's another one where Lil Wayne shows off how waterproof his phone is, as well as tap pay at a gas station.
Do you sell high-end champagne?
In the back.
Have a good night.
So yeah, I guess Lil Wayne was enamored by how waterproof the phone was, that he went to go buy some champagne just to pour more on the phone. The next commercial on the list is not just one of the funniest rap commercials, but one of the funniest moments in rap in general. And that was Drake and Taylor Swift's Apple commercial.
Light work.
No mercy.
No mercy. Let's get it.
Cause baby, now we got bad blood. You know what, you mad love. So take.
Okay, I don't want to get copyrighted, but as soon as Drake's homie walked out the gym, he put on his Taylor Swift and started hitting his dance moves. Fans instantly loved this commercial, and the ad went super viral because Drake was actually singing Taylor Swift music, and fans never seen Drake be this goofy or funny before. The next commercial on the list is actually one of my favorites, and I'm talking about the Kit Kat collab that they did with Chance the Rapper. Now, the whole idea of the advertisement was based off the play on words for Chance the Rapper, because since Kit Kats are made in a candy wrapper, they made him Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper. Give me a break. Just give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. We're both Chance the Rapper.
No, I get it.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
The next collaboration on the list is arguably the most iconic and successful endorsement deal a rapper's ever had with a company. And I'm talking about the Travis Scott McDonald's meal. Now, it wasn't really anything crazy, it was just Travis Scott showing the order that he gets from McDonald's. And I'll let you see right here exactly how he would order it.
What's up, world? Yeah, you. I'm Travis Scott. This is my McDonald's order. Follow me. Here's my quarter pounder with lettuce, pickles, onions, ketchup, mustard, and bacon. Here's my fries. Sometimes I do this. Then I dip them into barbecue sauce. Oh yeah, and my Sprite. Same order since back in Houston, and you can try it too. Gotta go. The Travis Scott meal, just $6. Say Cactus Jack sent you.
So as you saw, the meal wasn't anything too crazy. It was a few extra toppings on a quarter pounder, and some barbecue sauce to dip your fries in. Still, this promotion became so popular that some locations reportedly ran out of ingredients that were associated with it. The next collaboration is another funny one, and that was with Martha Stewart, Snoop Dogg, and the Big Lighter Company. Now, by the time this commercial came out, Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg were already one of the most unexpected duos that fans already loved. And half the joke was simply seeing them together, while the other half was them being pretty sly on what they were going to use these lighters for.
Hey, Martha, pass me that big Easy Reach lighter in that bowl.
Bowl of strawberries.
Thanks. This is perfect for hard-to-reach places.
And it helps keep your fingers away from the flame.
Whoa, do I smell?
That's right. Fondue time.
Big Easy Reach, the ultimate lighter. Perfect for candles, grills, and so much more.
Now, the last advertisement on this list is actually probably the most personal to me, and it was Snoop Dogg again. This time, he was working with the Vivint Smart Home Securities Company. Now, the reason that I said this one was personal is because I used to actually work for the company. I would go door to door and sell the systems. And I would actually even show some customers this video as a way to show that we were reputable because, hey, we're working with Snoop Dogg. But yeah, because of that, I thought it would be pretty funny to add this to the video. If you guys made it this far, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps us out a ton because we're a smaller channel and we're really trying to make it big on YouTube. Also, check out one of these videos on the screen because YouTube thinks you might like it. But in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace.